Imagine waking up every day feeling drained, even after a full night's sleep. Or noticing subtle changes, puffiness in your ankles, darker urine, or an ache in your lower back, that you brush off as no big deal. But what if these were your body's way of waving a red flag, begging for attention? Here's the truth, our kidneys are the silent heroes of our body, working 24/7 to keep us healthy. But when they start to struggle, the warning signs can be easy to miss, until it's too late. And ignoring these signals? It could snowball into issues that mess with your energy, your immunity, and even your heart health. But here's the good news, recognizing these signs early can be a game changer. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what to look out for and what steps to take to protect your kidneys, and, ultimately, your quality of life. This isn't just about avoiding problems, it's about living a healthier, more balanced life. So, let's dive into the first sign that your kidneys might be in trouble. Trust me, you'll want to pay close attention because what you learn today could save you years of unnecessary stress and health complications. Feeling constantly wiped out, even after sleeping a solid 8 hours, isn't just about being overworked or stressed, it could be your kidneys waving a big red flag. These powerhouse organs filter waste and toxins from your blood, and when they're not functioning right, it's like your body's running on dirty fuel. Imagine trying to drive a car with sludge in the engine, it's exhausting. That's exactly how your body feels when toxins build up. Here's a real-life example. Sarah, a busy mom of 2, chalked up her constant fatigue to her hectic schedule. But after weeks of dragging herself out of bed, she found out her kidneys weren't filtering properly. It was a wake-up call. A simple blood test revealed what she'd been ignoring, and small changes, like hydrating more and cutting back on salty snacks, made a huge difference in her energy levels. What can you do if you feel like this? Start by evaluating your diet and hydration. Are you drinking enough water? Dehydration can strain your kidneys big time. Focus on eating nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, berries, and whole grains, which support overall health and boost your energy naturally. And don't forget to move. Even light exercise, like a 20-minute walk, can improve circulation and help your kidneys do their job better. But here's the thing, persistent fatigue isn't something to brush off. It's not just about being tired, it's about your body signaling that something deeper might be wrong. So, if you've tried everything and still feel drained, it's time to dig a little deeper. And speaking of digging deeper, there's another clue your body might be sending. Let's talk about swelling in your ankles or feet. Noticed your shoes feeling tighter by the end of the day? Or maybe your ankles seem puffier than usual. That swelling isn't just annoying, it could be your kidneys trying to tell you something important. When they're not filtering fluids effectively, excess water starts to pool in your body, especially in your lower extremities. It's like a leaky faucet, instead of flowing smoothly, the water just builds up where it shouldn't. Take David, for example. He thought his swollen feet were just a sign of standing too long at work. But after weeks of discomfort, he visited his doctor and discovered his kidneys weren't functioning properly. Turns out, his high-sodium diet was overloading his system, causing fluid retention. Swapping out processed snacks for fresh fruits and cutting back on added salt made a noticeable difference, not just in the swelling but in his overall well-being. So, what can you do if this sounds familiar? Start by evaluating your salt intake. Processed foods, canned soups, and even those healthy frozen meals can be sneaky sources of sodium. Replace them with kidney-friendly choices like fresh veggies, unsalted nuts, and lean proteins. And don't forget hydration. Drinking enough water helps flush excess sodium and supports proper kidney function. But here's the kicker, swelling isn't always just about fluid. It can be tied to your heart health, circulation, or even deeper kidney issues. If the puffiness doesn't go away or gets worse, it's time to take action. And while swelling is a strong sign, there's another signal your body might be giving you that's even harder to ignore: changes in your urine. Let's dive into that next. Your urine can be like a health report card, simple to check, but it tells you a lot. If you're running to the bathroom more often than usual, or if the color seems darker, cloudy, or even tinged with blood, your kidneys might be trying to send you a warning. Healthy kidneys maintain a delicate balance of waste and fluids, but when they're struggling, these changes are often the first sign something's up. Picture this: Lisa, a fitness enthusiast, started noticing she had to pee more often, especially at night. She thought it was just from drinking too much water. But when her urine turned noticeably darker, she knew it was time to get checked out. After a simple urinalysis, her doctor confirmed early-stage kidney issues. The good news? Early intervention meant she could adjust her lifestyle: more hydration, less caffeine, and a diet rich in kidney-friendly foods like red bell peppers and cabbage, to prevent further damage. So, what should you look out for? Pay attention to frequency, color, and even smell. If you're noticing frothy or foamy urine, it could be a sign of protein leakage, which indicates kidney stress. Simple habits like cutting back on high-protein diets or drinking enough water can help balance things out. And don't shy away from speaking to your doctor. A quick test can give you peace of mind and help you stay ahead of potential issues. Remember, your body always gives you clues, and urine changes are like the flashing check engine light on a car. Ignoring it could lead to bigger problems down the road. Speaking of signals, there's another one your body might use: a dull ache in your back or side. Let's explore what that could mean. A dull ache near your lower back or sides might not just be from sleeping in the wrong position or overdoing it at the gym. Your kidneys live just below your rib cage, and when they're under stress, pain in that area can be a telltale sign. It's not the sharp pain of a pulled muscle, but more like a persistent, nagging discomfort that doesn't seem to go away. Here's a real-life scenario. Mike, an office worker, brushed off his back pain as a posture issue. He even swapped his office chair for one of those fancy ergonomic ones. But when the ache persisted, he finally visited his doctor and discovered that kidney stones were the culprit. After treatment and some changes, like drinking more water and cutting back on sugary drinks, he not only felt relief but also learned how to prevent future issues. If this sounds familiar, it's time to pay attention to how your back feels throughout the day. Are you staying hydrated enough? Water helps your kidneys flush out toxins and can even reduce the risk of kidney stones. Try incorporating more hydrating foods, like cucumbers or watermelon, into your diet. And if the discomfort persists, it's a good idea to consult a healthcare provider for a deeper dive into what's going on. But don't ignore this as just back pain. It's your body's way of sounding an alarm, especially if it's paired with other symptoms like fatigue or swelling. The good news? There's always time to take steps toward relief and prevention. But back pain isn't the only thing tied to your kidneys. Another sign might be hidden in your blood pressure. Let's uncover that next. Did you know your kidneys and blood pressure are like teammates in a high-stakes game? When one struggles, the other often takes the hit. High blood pressure, or hypertension, doesn't just stress your heart, it puts serious strain on your kidneys, too. Over time, this pressure can damage the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste effectively. Think about Jen, a middle-aged teacher who had always dismissed her high blood pressure as something that runs in the family. But when her doctor noticed early signs of kidney damage, it was a wake-up call. By tweaking her diet, like cutting back on salty snacks, adding potassium-rich foods like bananas and spinach, and committing to 30-minute walks 5 times a week, she managed to lower her blood pressure and give her kidneys the break they needed. If you're dealing with high blood pressure, don't panic, take action. Start by tracking your numbers at home. Even affordable devices can help you spot patterns. Focus on reducing sodium, managing stress, and staying physically active. Practices like yoga or mindfulness can also help lower stress-related spikes in blood pressure while promoting overall well-being. But here's the kicker: unchecked hypertension doesn't just affect your kidneys, it impacts your overall health, from your heart to your brain. That's why staying on top of your blood pressure isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. And now that you're clued in on these vital kidney health signals, let's tie everything together for a healthier future. You've now got the inside scoop on what your kidneys are trying to tell you, right? From persistent fatigue to back pain and high blood pressure, these signs can't be ignored if you want to live your healthiest, most energetic life. But here's the exciting part. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, you've got the power to make changes that can protect your kidneys and your overall well-being. Remember how overwhelming it felt to ignore these signs before? Well, not anymore. Now, you know exactly what to look out for, and more importantly, what to do about it. By making small adjustments in your lifestyle, like improving your hydration, cutting down on salt, and moving more, you're taking control of your health like never before. So, what's next? It's time to take action. Start paying attention to those signals your body is giving you. If you're dealing with any of these symptoms, don't wait. Schedule a checkup with your healthcare provider today. Small steps now can lead to huge rewards down the road. And hey, if you found this info helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the next tips that can transform your health for good. Let's make your well-being a priority, together.